Good evening, fellow seekers of happiness. Yesterday we were talking about how music is a very good medium for relaxing. You've got to choose it well. And I will add to that the reminder that listening to music can be a form of meditation. You pick something with parts in it, you focus on the bass, or you focus on the rippling chords, or you focus on the flute, or you focus on the piano and notice what it is doing. You give it your full attention. It's a form of mindfulness, and there's a point where mindfulness and meditation kind of overlap, and so you get very, very relaxed. So that would be one method. So that kind of segues into today's point, which is is it music? Some forms of it aren't. They're called binaural beats. And I'll put the word in the description, and it'll obviously be in the title. And you can get apps for them on your phone. And what they do is, it's unproven science, or was last time I looked, which was several years ago. So maybe the science has said that they're rubbish, or that they are 100% kosher, if I'm allowed to use that word. In England it means, on the open up, it hasn't got any kind of, we have a lot of words from other languages, which we just absorb because they're useful. Anyway, no offense meant. If has anybody taken any offense, I apologize to you. Getting to the point here, does it work or doesn't it work? The science was out about meditation for the longest time, and then they electrocuted everybody up, and all of a sudden, oh yes, it's totally great. And you got health practices and doctors who previously poo-pooed it, saying, oh, no proof, blah blah blah, to, oh, it's fantastic, you've got to do it. So it may be the same with binaural beats, or maybe they've EEG'd everybody up, wired them up, and said, no, there's no proof. But what happens is they take two signals of music and they kind of detune them slightly. So instead of going at the same frequency like a wave, they're kind of, one's a slightly smaller wave, one's a slightly bigger wave, and they play one in one ear and one in the other ear. So you do need earbuds or whatever to listen to this, and has the effect of kind of creating this third wave, and that vibrates what your brain can hear it. It works for me. I'm not endorsing this 100%. This works for me. It's so relaxing, and it emulates the frequency of brain waves that you experience when you are in various relaxed states. So what I always go for personally is very deep sleep, which is about 1, 2, or 3 beats per minute, per second. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Yeah. But you can go slightly faster, up to around 9 or 10, and you'll still feel relaxed. And it takes about, it's not instant, it takes about 2, 3, maybe 5 minutes to kick in. But I personally can listen to this for a long time, and I always come out feeling very, 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 very refreshed. And I get the kind of insomnia which is in the middle of the night. You wake up at about 3 or 4 a.m. and you can't get back to sleep for 2 hours. Or if I put these in and listen to that, I'm asleep again within about 10 minutes. So my experience is that it definitely works. And I'm not looking for any kind of other higher or experience beyond this, just to get back to sleep and to relax. So I'm not saying it's meditational, I'm not saying anything like that, but it's something which I use, and I can say that works for me. So you can get the apps, nothing to sell here, no endorsements. Go find one, anyone will work. The original one, totally free, was G-Neural, and I think you can get that for your desktop and your laptops, but the ones for your apps, for your phones, are different, but they'll pretty much work. Okay, and it'll help you relax, which will help distress you. De-stress, not distress, de-stress. Okay, good night. Oh, and that stuff, the likey button. Yeah, try.